Welcome back, my Iron Marines fans. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and today I'm going to walk you through one of the most difficult levels in the entire game. If you're still having trouble with it, make sure you go through and just beat the rest of the game, and then earn some extra, gears and whatnot, and you can come back and you can hopefully beat the Cocoon. Alright, so we got to defeat the Fell Bishop. Oh my god. One of the main things that I want to point out here, just as quick advice, is this video is going to take about 16-17 minutes. We're going to spend pretty much the entire 15 minutes actually doing stuff. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pop out another group of Rangers. I'm going to change these guys to Rangers. I'm actually going to send everybody over here, and I'm going to change these guys to the Swordsmen. And we're going to send everybody kind of in a gigantic group over here. Come on, go, 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 go. We're going to grab somebody else, and we're going to build a quick group of snipers. Quick group of snipers, send them out. Now, if he steals my electricity, it's not that big of a deal. Did I say electricity? Oh my god, what is it? Ethereum. There's electricity, Ethereum, there's so much crap. So we gotta get our Marines to safety over here. Luckily, our snipers did a pretty good job of killing some of these guys. We're gonna heal them back up and kind of just move everybody around in sort of a very efficient way. Also, we're gonna drop our dropship over here. Hopefully we can kill these spawners pretty quick. The main thing is you want to protect your Ethereum as much as possible. It's actually really important to protect it. So I do want to end up getting a... let's change these guys to Rangers for a second so we can take down this other building. Trying to multitask a little bit. Getting rid of this first stuff within the first minute is kind of important. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of these guys starting to steal all your stuff, which is obviously super upsetting. So I'm going to switch these guys to snipers. I'm actually going to move them up top here. I'm actually not going to move them after this. This is the kind of crazy part, guys. Leaving your snipers here is sort of goofy. That's not something we normally do, but I think it's actually kind of important to do. So, honestly, we should just keep these guys as the third... I remember, what are they called? The engineers, yeah. So they've got heavy armor, by the way. They're really, really good at killing buildings, though, because they've got an incremental damage. So the longer you keep them on there, the more damage they're going to do. I don't really know if there's some sort of, limit to that or whatnot, but it seems like it does a pretty good job. Now, I'm actually not going to grab that stuff yet. So switch these guys back to Rangers. Keep my one sniper over there, and we're just going to get ready for a gigantic push. Don't forget, you also have this third building, which I don't know if it's absolutely necessary, but if you have the ability to get it, I would recommend it. Alright, let's charge. Let's go. Let's do this shiznit. Drop to dropship. Let's change one of these guys to these engineers so we can just take these buildings down really nice and quick. In fact, it's kind of cool they're actually attacking multiple buildings at once. One squad is doing that. Alright, let's pick Paragon up and drop him up here. We need to take down this guy who's just killing all my units. We accidentally grabbed some Ethereum, but that's not that big of a deal. We're just going to end up using it to buy a shield and then some extra range on this stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's push a little bit. Now, the one problem is this area right here. This is where a lot of people are going to have some issues. You're probably going to end up dying or losing a lot of your units, and that's the biggest problem. You don't want to end up losing any of your units, so as soon as you need to, just fall back. Just fall back, fall back, fall back. I'm doing the best over here just to try and keep everybody busy and occupied right now. This guy's almost dead already. Let's switch him over there. Paragon's gonna have to get picked up pretty soon, I think. Alright, Paragon's doing an okay job of surviving for now. Alright, let's heal him up. Let's heal him up, and let's put everybody inside of his range right here so we can just kill all of these guys. We're getting ready to drop the dropship on a bunch of these worm guys, and hopefully we can kill a few of these other ones as well. Now, don't forget, you do have a lot of extra Ethereum, so whenever possible, try and spend that stuff. But the main thing you want to do is try and grab this second area as fast as possible. The faster you grab the second area, the better off you're going to be. So they're trying to kill my swordmen. We've got to try and protect them as much as possible. Come on, Rangers, move up. Okay, let's move him over here. Do some mega damage! Woo! Spicy. So like I said, I'm trying to do the best job that I possibly can of I'm keeping all my guys alive. This is really important to try and keep all your guys alive so you can save some Ethereum. And then we're going to start and try to sort of overwhelm this base right here. We're just going to get ready for it. Get ready for the big rush. Okay, so there's at least 3 of those guys, which are really freaking annoying. But you can tell my snipers, they're still chilling over here, but they're doing a good job keeping my Ethereum at least reasonably filled. You know, letting me actually spend some of my Ethereum instead of getting it sucked up forever. So we're just going to take everybody all together right into the base up in here. Going kind of all out right now, guys. We're going to heal up pretty soon. I'm actually just going to use my ability really quick. We're going to do the drop ship really quick. Kind of keeping everybody busy. We're going to get ready for our heal. Here we go. Heal it up, baby. Now, everybody who attacks us is actually going to regenerate our health right now, which is freaking amazing. And it looks like with that incremental damage, we already take this down, but now you have to be very, very careful, because you have to actually protect this. And that's really difficult to do, because there's going to be a lot of enemies over here. So luckily, my snipers are actually going to do a little bit of damage, I think. Hopefully they can hurt this stuff. Can you shoot them? Yeah, they can. Well, I also grab some Ethereum, because we need to build some defenses up in here. We're going to grab 2 of these really nice defenses. 2 really nice machine gunners. I'm going to drop my dropship in here again. Try and do the best job you can of defending. I ended up losing my sad little buddies, and I lost that. Oh my god, no! This is going to be difficult to defend, guys. They might overwhelm us, but that's okay. We're just going to have to retake it over. It's not over yet, because we still got a shield. You know, in fact, let's try and do this, see if we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. Boom, we're going to buy a second one, and then we're going to buy the shields on them. So now everybody's not done yet. We're actually going to move them back over there. I'm going to get ready to drop my dropship and bring my Marines, but I'm going to leave my snipers here. They end up killing one of them, but that's okay. We've still got this guy alive, keeping the time going. There's no easy way to do this, guys. Just going to move him back and forth. Try not to lose this if at all possible. All right. So as long as you keep 2 bases going, you're making double Ethereum, and you can actually start to steal those lithium pockets that we left from earlier. Let's rebuy the machine guns. I'm actually a bigger fan of the machine guns than I am of the rockets, especially for in the middle here. And on top of that, especially because we're going to have to fight this boss guy, which rockets don't seem to do much damage to. Send out... just basically buy everything. This is going to be your main base, this is going to be your main defensive base, and you want to buy everything. So, fairly soon, I'm actually going to go over and I'm going to grab, let's do more Rangers. Instead of Rangers, and let's grab everybody and let's go. We got it all set up. Let's do this. Let's use the dropship. We're going to grab another guy in here. We're actually going to go for a hand attack sword guy over here, a Guardian. So we're doing a pretty good job cleaning these guys up. Again, the main thing you want to do is you want to try and take down any of these spawners. If you take down the spawners, you're going to be really, really happy. Let's also move our hero in here for some extra damage. Go. We also got some other monstrosities coming in here. These guys are awful because they're going to end up hurting your bases pretty much no matter what. Okay, Marines, come on in, yo. Oh, no, I didn't get to click it in time. Crap. It's not super awful, but definitely not a good thing, guys. So we got to bring our Marines back. We're going to have to go back for a little bit more of a defense, but at least we got 2 spawner pools, and that's definitely a good sign. So let's just wait for Paragon to come back, and we should be okay. Again, as long as you're spending your elixir, you're going to be okay. So we actually got one of these guys down here as well, but this is why the snipers are here. You know, you could move guys around and everything, but I think it's better to just leave the snipers here. You're not going to lose a bunch of Ethereum to those stupid guys, and you can clean up anybody else who's trying to come in here and take down your base. Alright, so we're ready for another bout. Let's do this. Let's drop Paragon down. Okay, you know what? I lied. Let's pick him up. Send everybody in here. We're going to drop him in right now. Drop the dropship on these guys, and then use my ability right away. So this is going to take down all these bad boys really nice and quick. I'm going to switch one of these guys to an engineer so we can take down this building nice and quick, while the Rangers are actually doing most of the damage to the flying guys. Okay, this guy needs to do some healing action. Heal him up! While we get some extra delicious Ethereum over here. Wonderful. So the main thing you might not realize is a lot of the guys that are going to start showing up pretty soon are actually only going to show up because you're damaging this egg sac. So let's move these guys back over here. Still doing okay down there, no big deal. Buy some extra stuff if we want with our extra stuff. And what I'm doing is I'm going to leave everybody over here because I'm actually going to do a little bit more damage to these guys coming in over there, and I'm going to leave a couple guys actually up over here. And then with my last guys, I'm going to buy more snipers. So I want to make sure I have at least a little bit of range up in here. Okay, so we're going to get overwhelmed at least a little bit right now. You can tell I'm doing a pretty good job of taking down a lot of the guys over in the corner down there. In fact, let's just use our heal right now. I think I lost my snipers, didn't I? Oopsie doodles. Alright, so before the egg sack dies, though, we're actually not going to, we're actually going to move our guys away. We don't want to kill the egg sack. We do not. Okay, let's pick them up and drop them down. Okay. So you always got to kill the ranged units first. They're really, really, really terrible to deal with. Alright, let's move these guys up. Paragon, don't die on me now. Don't die on me now, little buddy. Okay, hurt me now. Hurt me. Do it. I dare ya. Try me out. Alright, so we got a bunch of elixir. What are we going to do? Spend it on? Can we spend it on? We got everything maxed out over there. Got everything maxed out there, and we can buy this at the very least. And then we can buy 2 more shields over there, but we lost a bunch of units. So let's put the rangers back. More ranger action. And we've defended our base, and all we need to do now is defend for just a little bit longer, and then we're going to kill the egg sack. But the problem is you have to do so much damage so quickly. That's the only way you're going to beat this mission. You got to do damage quick. Alright? So, and I like this combination, by the way. I like a lot of rangers with one set of sword units, maybe a set of snipers so you don't have everybody all bunched up, and then just use Paragon literally to the best of your frickin' ability, otherwise you're going to be really, really sad. Alright, so I think we're going to get ready to take it down. Now this is the way I like to do it. I like to use Paragon, or at least some really, really fast units. And then even on top of that, you probably want to save up as much elixir as you possibly can. Oh, we're getting sucked down, aren't we? Yeah, they slurped it up. But as soon as the egg cracks, we're going to pick him up. We're going to drop him down back in our base. Move him up a little bit, let him attack my my hero up in here, and then move everybody close enough so they can actually attack, for sure. Now, if they're attacking Paragon, you just gotta be a little careful, make sure you heal at the right time, and even, in fact, on top of that, use our ability right away. And then, as soon as the heal's gonna wear off, you want to move Paragon back a little bit, let him attack the Rangers a little bit. But look at how much damage we've already done. We've already done about, you know, maybe 1/3 of his damage, moving on to about 1/5 of his damage. Move the guys around a little bit if you need to, and then as soon as you're ready, move your hero back in. The hero is going to be the main guy that's going to tank a lot of it. No, we died. No, I'm a little bit upset by that. Move some Rangers back in here. Drop ship back up. Luckily, we've got our swordmen's actually doing a great job defending right now. Their little residual leftover thing was still alive for a long time. The problem is now we're going to have a lot of other guys starting to come in here trying to kill all my units. So we got to defend inside of our base right now while he's still trying to attack this turret. Move him back just as you see fit. He's about 2/3 dead already, and our hero's just about to come back. But we are going to lose this turret, but we got to rebuy it right away. Let's rebuy the turret, drop our hero back in, move everybody around as you see fit, and then wait for this heal. Bam, heal him up. No, I pressed the heal! No, I pressed it! Oh, that's so terrible. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit harder than I was expecting. Now, we didn't get that last heal in there like we wanted to. Okay, Ranger's doing a good job defending for now. Some more Ranger action in here. I'm just going to have to rebuy the turret if I need to. But you can tell, I'm kind of spacing all these guys out as much as I possibly can. If we can get our hero to stay alive for a little bit longer, we might be able to take this guy down in this base before we actually get to our home base, which is obviously really upsetting when that happens. Alright, here we go. We've got our hero back. I'm just going to use my heal before he ends up dying this time. Tell he earns a lot of health back just from one attack. He's losing like half his health, so he gains that right on back. I'm going to pick... Oh, come on. This guy's so freaking strong. It's ridiculous. We're just about to lose this Ethereum deposit. I'm actually just going to run away. I'm going to salvage what I have left. And now I got my snipers built up over here as well. Which now I can use to buy more Rangers. Now, if you're wondering, why the heck didn't I move that guy back? I still think it's better to leave your snipers back here because you're going to get all your Ethereum sucked away by the stupid Ethereum suckers that are coming in here. So it took us about 15 minutes to take this guy down. This was on Impossible, so obviously it's not an easy mission. Probably the hardest mission in the game to play on Impossible, I think. Maybe the boss is pretty difficult as well, but this is a difficult one. It's definitely not easy, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully this walkthrough worked for you. Not easy. Takes a lot of micro. Just gotta be honest. But if you did enjoy, make sure you press that like button for me, and have a super duper delicious day.